Right. So, very warm welcome to today's live coaching call. Having been away last week, obviously, in Barcelona. It's good to be back. And my God, what an amazing week we've just had. It has been spectacular. So, let me say a quick few hellos to Diago. Good to bump into you in Barcelona. Shame we didn't have much more time to speak, but great to see you on. Johnny Pedersen from Norway. Recording already, man. I actually remembered. Jody and Lee, great to have you in Barcelona as well. Tobias, great to meet you in Barcelona, bro. Okay, we have Virag, Joka Virag in Hungary, I'm presuming. Okay. Sweden is in the house. Pia Nelson, welcome. Adrian from Northampton. David Thomas from Brighton. Hey, how are you? Andy Manning from Southampton. How you doing, brother? We got Sharon in London. We've got Rio de Janeiro. Louis Enrique. Hello. Wow, Brazil's in the house. Awesome. One of my bucket list. We have Tina Travel, Sweden. Is that you, Eamon? This is Raymond O'Brien.
Yes.
Are you joining me?
Yeah, I should be able.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, Tobias Pedersen. Tony K in the house. Hey, Tony K. How you doing? Good to see you in Dublin and Barcelona. We've got my brother, Amit Arya. It's a good name, that. How you doing, brother? Barbara from Poland. Okay, cool. Right, let's get started. So, actually, I have some slides to share with you. So let me do that. Just hold on 1 second. Let me see. Sure. Okay. Eamon, just let me know if you can see the slides. Okay. Can you just put in the chat box if you could just type whether you can see the slides okay. If someone could just put a message in. Yes, can see them. Awesome. And that's cool. Right, so let's get started because I have some updates for you, and let me just go through some of those updates. And the first thing is obviously, so we were in Barcelona for the Momentum event this weekend, gone, and my God, it was absolutely spectacular. Right, 5,500 people were at the event, sold out event. Okay. And man, all the trainers were incredible. Radar, my first time I saw Radar actually train on a big stage, and he was just incredible. Dave Ulloa, Mark Cassetta, Johnny Wimbrey, everyone was amazing. And then we had a little bit of a bonus training from Yvette Ulloa as well, which was just unbelievable. So incredible information, incredible nuggets, and man, I mean, I learned so much over the weekend. Yeah, new stuff. So obviously, doesn't matter where you're at, how long you've been in the business, you have to always remain a student because you can always sharpen your sword, upgrade your skills, which I definitely did. And so we basically went on. So after the Momentum event, myself and Eamon actually flew out to Dublin, and hang on 1 second. So we flew out to Dublin with Josh Payne and also with Jim Edge. So that was incredible. So we were able to show them around Ireland a little bit. We managed to do the Jameson factory. I've almost lost my voice actually because man, like hardly any sleep for the last few nights. But you know, it was incredible. We did the Jameson factory on Monday, then we did Guinness Storehouse, then we explored the countryside a little bit, and then on the Tuesday night, we actually did an event. What is today? Today's Thursday, yeah. So Tuesday night, we did an event at the Hilton Garden Inn. As you can imagine, obviously, with Josh and Jim being there, it was a total packed house, like standing room only, more than 100 people turned up. So that was incredible. A lot of people signed up on the night as well, catching the vision from everyone. And well done to Eamon for an outstanding presentation as well. So there's a few news and updates that I've got for you, which I wanted to share, okay? So the first thing is, obviously, you know, we've got the 149 promotion, the 149 Pick Your Product promotion, okay? So one of the things which is really, really key, so when you're showing people this, or if you're speaking to people after they have seen a video and they like the idea, okay, it's important to emphasize to people that, you know, the normal price is 604 or 404 gold or platinum, you know, including the rep fee. And we have currently got a promotion where they can join for $149.99. So obviously some places have tax, some people don't, right? So obviously, you know, wherever you are, just tell them, you know, like it is this, what plus tax, etc., right? So this is like, it's showing them that they're getting a significant saving at the moment. If you just show them that the price is $149.99, okay, then obviously it's not as impactful, okay. So if you're doing any presentations, so if you actually use slides, make sure that you've got a slide like this which shows them what the normal price is and that they are saving significantly by joining today, because we've got obviously the promotion running till I think, is it the 12th of April, I believe. Yeah, I think it's the 12th of April. It's like till United, that this offer of the $149.99 is on, okay? So this is really, really important. And actually, like, that was even Eddie mentioned this when he was on stage on Saturday, right? Okay, so this is super, super important. You know, April, yeah, okay, yeah, people are confirming. Beautiful, right? So, and also, what you got to sort of show people is like, if they get 6 platinum sales or 12 gold sales, because 12 gold sales counts as double, okay, then within the first weeks of someone joining, right, first 8 weeks of someone joining, right, if they make 6 platinum sales, personal platinum sales, or 12 gold sales, then essentially that's the way to get their money back. In fact, more than double their money back, right? So, you know, if you consider, like, if you start a normal business where you may spend thousands to start the business, and then you've got obviously massive overhead on a monthly basis. I mean, essentially, by showing people, hey, look, if you make 6 platinum sales in your first 8 weeks, number one, if they're all platinums, right, then you're going to make $320 cash commissions. So you've got double your money back, so you're in profit, right? Plus, they win. They actually qualify for the Mega Rockstar trip. Bang, okay, and they got 4. So in 2 months' time, their monthly fees are waived. Yeah. So the Get 4 Pay No More works in a way that the 4 that they introduce, or 4 people they introduce, pay their first month's fees, right? Okay. So that is unbelievably crazy good, right? Okay. So someone starts who's serious about building the business and making money, right? They just make 6 platinum sales. If they make 2 gold sales, it counts as 1 platinum, by the way, right? So people are asking, oh, what if I sign up a gold? Well, you need 2 golds for one of the platinums. It's simple as that. So if they were all gold members, then you'd need 12. But then you'd also get a cycle commission of $100, and you'd get an additional like $20 each for the extra 6. So you'd actually make more money, right? So that's cool. So does everyone understand that, by the way? Just type in if that's clear. Is that clear? Just type in clear into the chat box. Is there any questions on that? So let me just wait for your clear. Okay, good. Awesome. Right. Good. Well, I only see one clear. Clear. Oh, there's another clear. Okay, that's fine. Good. Okay. Cool. Super. I just saw a load of clear, so that sounds brilliant. And if you got any questions on what I'm covering this evening, just type it in the chat box, right? So the other thing is that so today I've actually updated the vacationsooner.biz site, right? So what we've done is we've set up like an online site, like system of videos, etc. Right? So this is, as you'll see at the top, 5minvideo.com. Yeah, so maybe someone could type that in the chat box. 5minvideo.com, right? And essentially, oh, hang on, sorry. 5minvideo.com. So this is how you can share a video. Like, you can say to someone, do you have 5 minutes now? You know, whether it's on the phone or through chat or whatever, you know. So you say, hey, I've got something that I'm excited to share with you. I mean, like, whatever you use to invite people. But if they say, you know, yes, you can send me more information, etc., you just, okay, do you have 5 minutes now? Right? Okay. And if they say yes, then you can give them this link and you can say, look, watch this 5-minute video and text me once you watch the 5-minute video, right? And then basically they watch the 5-minute video, and then if you, when they text you and say, yes, I watched the video, then you try and make a call with them, right? Okay, to say, hey, so, you know, wasn't that incredible? What did you like best? Was it the travel? Was it the, you know, the business, or both? And then shut up, okay? Wait for an answer. And then if they need more information, guess what? You just get them to click on that information, find out more details here, link, which is under the video. Bang, okay? And that will take them to vacationsooner.biz, okay? Someone could type that in the chat box. And then there's a whole bunch of videos on there. There's a 15-minute presentation. There's a how you make money video. There's a video from Matt Morris. There's a gumball presentation. There's a video of me and Peter at Wayne's Place, okay, in Dallas. Okay, and then there's a whole bunch of information underneath. Dream Church videos, company history, background, the countries we're opening, all that stuff is on the page. So people get all the information they need to review on that page. And then right at the bottom of the page, it tells that person what to do. Get back to the person who's invited to this page, or they can actually sign up on that page. I've added a new call to action on that vacationsooner.biz site right at the bottom where it says join now. And it will tell you underneath, you will need your sponsor ID. You know, so earlier in the paragraph, it says, if you want to sign up online, you'll need to get a sponsor ID of the person who's invited you here. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So it's like a system, okay? And I was speaking to a couple of people who were getting great success using this, right? So the great thing about using this is you don't necessarily have to go and meet someone if someone is over distance or in a different town or different country or different universe. You can use this, right? It's a system, okay? You're leveraging the power of the internet. Me personally, this is how I build the business. This is how I show people. I actually very, 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 very rarely go and do personal meetings with people unless they've gone through looking at this information and told me they like it. Yeah. Otherwise, forget it. You know, I won't do Zoom calls. See, I don't do Zoom calls for my team or messing video calls with my team. If they wanted to do a three-way, etc., unless people have had a look at some information, they've seen a presentation, right? Because I don't want to speak with people who have had a look at the information and they like what they see. And then I'm there to answer the questions and then ask them to, you know, to join, right? Okay. I absolutely loved one of the best sessions was from Dave Uloa at the weekend. And what he did was he went through, I'm just going to see if I can actually find the slide that he showed, because this was just golden. And man, I'm like, I'm going to use that definitely. Right, just hold on a second. Let's say, right, so here we go. Enrolling questions, they're called, right? So what he would do is, like, once someone's seen a presentation, they like it, etc., he has got a list of enrolling questions, and you might want to take some paper and a pen, or, you know, make notes on your phone on this, because this was amazing, right? So he what he used to say, or what he said is, what he does is that he will have the questions written out on a bit of paper, like he's interviewing them. So he'll be like, okay, question number one. So I've got some questions. So you told me you like it. Great. So question number one, from 1 to 10, where are you with this? Yeah. What's your level of interest, 1 to 10? And he said he's looking for people who are 7 to 10, right? If someone's 7 to 10, then, you know, they have a high interest level, answer some questions and close them, right? So he said, if anyone says a number below, like 6 or lower, he turns around to him and says, well, thank you very much. This is not for you, because really we're only looking for 7s and above. Thank you very much. And he'll go to leave, right? Okay. So it's like a huge takeaway from them. And then what they're going to do is they're going to say one or two things. They're going to be like, oh, okay. Or they're going to be like, hang on a second. I might be, you know, like a 7+, right? Okay. So I thought that was just amazing, right? So then it's like, what did you like best? Was it the travel, the business, or both, right? Okay. And then it's like, if you made more, what would you do, right? Third question. So if you made more money, you know, with this idea, what would you do, right? So he's getting them to dream. He's getting them to think, okay, you know, like, you know, what would that money do for them? Would it, like, help them with their rent mortgage? Would it help them with their bills? Would it help them travel more? Would it help them spend more time with their family, etc., etc.? So you trying to get them that out of them. And then he asked question number 4. At your current situation, how long will it take for you to get what they said? Like in the previous question, right? How long would it take you to, you know, quit your job? How long would it take you to take more vacations? How long would it take you to, et cetera, right? So that was amazing, right? And whatever they say, then he would then turn around and say, okay, well, because obviously most people will say, well, it's going to be years or this, that, whatever. And then he's going to be like, well, welcome to the team, right? Are you ready to get started? Got it? Man, that was amazing. Who like that? Do you like that? I was like, I fell in love with that. Yeah, rejection free. That's what he called it. Rejection free closing, right? Absolutely incredible. So let me say those questions for you. Actually, maybe someone can type in those questions. Question number 1, where are you from 1 to 10? Okay. Number 2, what did you like best? Number 3, if you made more, comma, what would you do? Okay. Number 4, at your current situation, that'd be like job or business, how long will it take for you to do that, to achieve that? Okay. And repeat their words. And then question number 5, welcome to the team. That's a statement. You're ready to get started. Cool. Right. So that was like amazing. So for all of you who do 3-way calls, or like you're an expert for your team members, that's cool. Do you need me to repeat them, or are you okay? Okay. So you've got, where are you from 1 to 10? What did you like best? If you made more, what would you do? Okay. Got that? If you made more, what would you do? Question 3. Question 4, at your current situation, how long will it take for you to, and then repeat their words, what they answered in the last question. And then number 5, welcome to the team. You ready to get started? Okay. Cool. Right. So I hope that's okay. I hope you all got that. Right. Cool. Right. So moving on now, I mean, obviously there was an incredible announcement about boot camp, and boot camp will be in Dublin, which is just absolutely super exciting. So I know that I'll bring Eamon on in a second. And, if you look at the lineup of speakers, right, you got 4 times IMD, Sachin Govinda from South Africa. We got George Georgiou, obviously one of the top leaders within Europe, one of the founders of the Mac team. You've got obviously Mark Aceta, got double IMD, Julio Acosta. So if that wasn't enough, right? We also heard, well, actually I persuaded Peter to do it, but he has agreed to come and do a special training session, right? So he's going to be a special guest speaker at the boot camp. And if anyone doesn't know Peter is like 39 years, 40 years in the industry of network marketing. You'll see his 2 Aston Martins in a picture, his $1 million plus home in the state, Sarasota. In fact, next month I'll be there with him. He's invited me over to stay with him a couple of days before we go to United and a couple of days after. And his £1.3 million house in the UK. And all of his wealth and lifestyle has been created through network marketing. So, man, people are going to be for an amazing treat. And of course, Peter is the #1 income earner in the whole of Europe for World Ventures, and one of the top income earners in the world. Okay. So that is super exciting. And obviously at the moment, you can get your ticket until 12 midnight Dallas time tomorrow, right? You can get your ticket pretty much for half price. So yeah, so instead of $299 plus tax, that for $184, including VATs, $149 plus VAT. So if you don't book this, then man, you are crazy. I mean, this is going to be a sold out event. There's going to be 7,000 to 8,000 people here. So this is like not to be missed, not to be missed, not to be missed. And in fact, let me bring on Eamon. Eamon, do you want to just come on and talk a little bit about Eamon, are you still there? Sorry, mate. Turn your video on.
There we go. Can you see me?
There we are. Yeah. So obviously, Eamon, the dream is fulfilled. I mean, you've been talking for years and years about bringing a major World Ventures event to Ireland, and finally that dream has come true. So number 1 is how do you feel about it, and number 2 is why should people be there?
There we go. Thank you so much. Pleasure to be on the call. And hey, everybody. I mean, guys, like sold out momentum. The one in Barcelona sold out. The one before that, a week or so before in South Africa, sold out. That has never happened when you had 2 consecutive events on 2 separate continents, selling out. The amount of recognition that happened, 250 directors, I don't even know how many marketing directors, there were 6 IMDs. I mean, the time for Europe is right now. The time to make a run, as Marcus says, is right now. So I'm very happy to have, you know, boot camp coming to the town of Dublin. That's where I got started in World Ventures. That's where I started building our team. And guys, I mean, looking forward to welcoming everybody in World Ventures Europe. And I mean, the lineup is insane. Sachin Governor is on the verge of hitting 5x IMD. So I've no doubt by the time that event rolls around, you'll have the world's only 5-time IMD. You'll have, you know, Julio Acosta, who's just an absolute beast. I was listening to Julio today, and you know he's $1 million ring earner. And then you have the co-founder of the Mac team, George, as well. So guys, I mean, the lineup is incredible. The venue is, you know, it's one of the biggest venues, and I think it's the biggest venue for indoor events in Ireland. It takes 7,000-8,000 people. So it's in June. It's only 3 months away. And yeah, you know, book your flights, book your hotels, and I look forward to seeing you in Dublin.
Yeah, absolutely. And so the other thing that I forgot to mention earlier as well is that the Mega Dream Trip in Croatia is actually live. Okay, so if you go on your Dream Trips app and just search for Croatia, you will see that the Mega Dream Trips, all 500 rooms, by the way, have been released. Okay, so there's you'll actually see 3 Dream Trips right on here, and the reason why you see it's not 3 different Dream Trips, it's the same Dream Trip, but they're different hotels on the complex. So the Solaris is the Amadria Park Resort, Solaris Resorts, and there's 3 hotels, yeah, basically side by side. The one in the middle is Hotel Ivan, so that's where, I mean, there's a really cool club there, okay, and then there's a family hotel, which is the Amadria or Andrea or whatever, and then there's another one, Jovac or something, so they're on the other side. So the family hotels got family rooms, etc. So again, I will be there. A lot of the leaders will be there. This is going to be like, there'll be close to 1,000 people on this trip. I've done 2 Mega Dream Trips at that resort. Unreal. And the last thing I'm going to say is, for my American friends, I see a couple of my American friends are on. Dr. Carr was there, and Hanshi Merville is there as well from Miami. Welcome, my brother. Okay, so obviously we have united, right, in Los Angeles, right? So this is going to be like, this is our event that people fly in from literally all over the world. You know, I don't know exactly how many people, but I should imagine it's going to be 15, 20,000 people there, possibly, okay, in Los Angeles. So again, just like do what you can to be there, because I'm coming there, Peter's coming. So like, you know, this is, I mean, from Europe, I don't necessarily push people to go, but if you're in the States, man, this is like, we're in the pinnacle. You know, I had an opportunity in the last couple of days to spend time with the CEO of World Ventures. You know, like we're traveling around in a car, showing them around Ireland, you know, like spending time talking. And I'm telling you guys, I mean, and also with Jim Mensch, see, what you see today with World Ventures and Dream Trips is like, it's great, but man, I mean, I have the inside track on what's coming, man, I'm telling you, we are poised. You know, like Jim shared with us the other day, that I mean, within a couple of, like, so they're going to do the first release of a brand new booking engine, which they're creating themselves, like building from like the ground up. The first release will be in the summer, and it's like a 2-year project. And I mean, they're looking to kick the ass of people like Booking.com, of Expedia, and like, you know, like literally it will be a world-class booking engine. What we have at the moment is, you know, it's okay, it works and whatever, but in terms of being intuitive, user-friendly, etc., it's coming. I mean, and that's obviously, okay, that's not our what I call our flagship product. Our flagship product is Dream Trips. But man, I mean, like, again, Jim's team. So if you talk about within Europe, I mean, within Europe, it's got a team led by George Adamidis, who is just an absolute legend, right? And they're adding more people to the team, creating just unbelievable experiences, guys, that, you know, like, will just blow you away, right? And I'm telling you, you know, if at all you can get on the Croatia Mega Dream Trip, just do, because that's where you will witness an unbelievable experience, I'm telling you, right? So now is the time to rank up Mr. Manning. You're absolutely right. I'm telling you guys, you have an opportunity here. I mean, 92,000 new members in January. We are heading, I mean, especially after this event, we are going into momentum, like in a big way. The company is like, the whole company talk worldwide, whether it's the executives or the leaders, is 2 to 3 billion in 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 billion in 2 to 3 years. So the revenue is going to literally multiply exponentially. And what that means is commissions will multiply exponentially, and you have an opportunity to jump on the rocket ship, right? We are on the ground at the moment getting ready to take off. And the thing is, you can either watch it take off, or you can be the pilot of your life and change your life forever just by taking action. And every day you put in today, every day's worth of action you put in today will be, I'm telling you, like 30 days of action, okay? You know, in 2-3 years time, right? Okay. Or, you know, or every day that you put in today will be like 30 days of action in 2 to 3 years time. So the thing is, don't wait, because obviously the more and more, as millions of people come into this, there will be millions or more people talking about it. At the moment, it's still, I mean, like a couple of times people said, we are the like the secret travel company in the world, right? Most people don't even know about us. They don't know about Dream Trips, or they don't know about World Ventures. So you've got to go out and share this with the world. So thank you. With that, I'll say thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed today's you know, coaching. Just put in some comments as to what you thought and whether you enjoyed it and whether you got some value. And I'm telling you, now is the time, guys. Now is the time. So let me